How did Dom and I meet? In Tasmania.
The Signet Folk Festival south of Hobart.
Just after the millennium. The world was all right. I was living in a van for a year. That was my plan when I arrived in Australia. Buy a van and self-contained, travel around.
I sat in Hobart, many nights just putting down ideas in a MIDI sequence of just with a little chord keyboard.
I was looking for someone to loop some samples that I had grabbed out of a charity shop, an op shop.
He provided these 3 samples of the records, which he wanted to somehow use, which was an amazing thing for me, that somebody said this on this record, that really tiny section, I want that, I want this and that, just that somebody can pick that spot. This is the thing I want, like an approach I've never tried.
I played him the samples and I Bloody Love You on the guitar, and we decided to get to work.
I Bloody Love You, that's how it started, which was this kind of mad electronic banging the piano. Todd came up with the tune, playing them to me. Going on, welcome to the new world. It was really kind of simple melody thing.
Welcome to the new world. Let's get up on the right foot. I love you. Welcome to the new world. Let's get up on the right note. I love you.
The sound of I Bloody Love You is the result of something that I wrote on the guitar meeting Dom's Fisher-Price studio.
Can you kind of give me this kind of sound or whatever? Try, and I was kind of fiddling till I kind of somehow got close.
If you were serious about your musical career, you would not go to Tasmania. But I think that is approaching a musical career in terms of like Mr. Ben, like a Mr. Ben mentality. You go into the changing room and you put on your musician suit and you walk out and you're a musician. And you're approaching it just like a sort of, something you put on.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Tasmania was everything that I went looking for.
There wasn't really a big plan. I guess he formed something in his head, but I think for me, as we're both traveling, kind of having a holiday, it was really surreal.
I went there because I had a psychedelic experience up a mountain in Switzerland, and some sort of entity informed me to go to Tasmania. So whatever that is, that's why I went to Tasmania, to get away from the tribulation.
Welcome to the new world.
It was I Bloody Love You with the video, that's what we tried to sell off in Sydney. And so we went up there, I flew into Auckland and spent 3 weeks over there, while Todd was kind of running around in Sydney trying to get some interest.
All I can see is just one light. Resting again.
What I like about his approach to music is that he's very enthusiastic, and he's sort of like Fisher-Price studio, very fast production technique. Like, he doesn't worry too much about having the right microphone. Like, I think we mic the piano with 50-cent microphones from the local Tandy. When Dom and I were recording I Bloody Love You, and the tension in the studio got to the point where had too much, jump in the van, 5 minutes later we're at the beach, jump into the sea and everything cools down. Not really possible in Brixton. I tend to write alone on my guitar. That's how I work. And play the songs, and Dom just hears it and says, I like that one, and then we flush it out in the studio.
Todd said to me, the track Lewis and Pearl, you know, was one of his throwaway tunes, and I really liked it.
Lewis and Pearl is one that now when we play, people recognise it, and I've had a few people come up and say, where can they buy it, who is it by, which is a, I don't know, it's a compliment.
Yeah, I was into the track, and I said, well, let's do that one, and so we did.
Hang on, it's moving a drum.
Yeah, she's my girl, she's my Lewis and Pearl. Queen of Quality Street, and she's far, far, far down south. Baby, sure not south enough, and she's more to me than I want her to be. She fell in love with the popcorn guy. I'm not sure if it's gonna repair her love. Hard to forgive.
At the moment, the plan for the New Folk is really do an album in the kind of way we've done it in Kazi, you know, push the tunes, you know, don't worry too much about the production technique, and have an album so we could as well go out there, play, you know, have a CD there to just give away and to say this is what we're doing.
We would like to see Lewis and Pearl up there, really, where it belongs, in the firmament, whatever that is, being heard by a wider audience. I hit a rich vein during this Lewis and Pearl I Bloody Love You period, which was sort of a bit of love spillage. That's always good for inspiration. A bit of kind of damage to the heart, that's always a good one. But I tend to create a lot of space so I can just let them occur, really. What's hard about writing a good love song? I think the most important thing is coming across as a genuine victim or whatever of love, you know, sort of putting across that this is a genuine, heartfelt thing, and like if it is, it just comes out in the song.
Since I met Todd, you know, he kind of introduced me to actually listening. You know, I wasn't really consciously listening to tunes or remembering, you know, the artist.
I always have my guitar with me. That's the absolute requirement, really, for like travelling.
Well, you know, obviously he was playing lots, set of friends, you know, at a party. He'd just pull out the guitar and play, you know, without any fear or just, you know, with the probably goodwill of trying to entertain and bring a good vibe.
I needed that guitar to express all the whatever experience that I'd lived up to that point, and I had a lot of experience. I was fortunate and unfortunate because you can't choose to be mashed up by love.
I really believe, like, in the end, you know, you shouldn't, you know, give a toss about any form. You just go for whatever you want to project into the tune.
You have to be true to your muse and to your talent. If you feel you have a talent, you have to be true to it. You know, you can't put on your carpet slippers and reach for the remote control. That doesn't work for me anyway.
What was the question?
This town, this town, this town, a rich town. See me drown in thought of memories. This girl, she picked me up when I came around, my head the wrong way round. I need a new sound, new sound, new sound. Say something simple. Just a train ride from the outside. It's just a train ride from the outside. Got a phone call from the fuckwit. Put me on the mailing list. Should mind my business. I need a new sound. New sound. New sound. Say something simple. And the pretty boy is on the newsstands, delivering his lines. Oh, they're not his lines. And all the pigeons after the same bread, and all the hairstyles